There have been times where someone had the best intentions in giving me advice and it just didn't land. That's because they gave me advice based off what worked for them. But I'm here to tell you that your own journey is incredibly important to your own development, and you're good enough. All you have to do is start. It sounds corny because it's often overused, but the journey is really more important than the destination. It forms who you're going to be along the way when you finally get to that end point. You can't be afraid of failing because failing is what makes us successful. We learn from the mistakes that we've made and we move along and we add all those mini successes up until we get to that goal. Trust me, I'm kind of living proof of that. I've been out of college for over 10 years and I still feel like my goals are so far away. But I'm working every single day to try and get to where I want to be. And I think it's okay if we take a little bit longer to get to our destination than we think it would. Our own expectations have nothing to do with the reality of our situation, but we'll never get to that destination if we don't just start. We so badly want to achieve our goals that a lot of times I feel like we often overlook how beautiful the process is, our journey. We want our journey to be a really straight, linear line, when in reality it's an interconnected, complex web of things that cross paths a bunch of different times. Because growth is not linear. If you're new to this channel, you could probably tell from some of my earliest content that I used to stream, and I was streaming pretty consistently for about 3 years. And I thought that's what I wanted to do. Thought I was going to make content around my stream and that my stream would blow up, but never did. But I was so stubborn. Even though I had already heard from a lot of people and just seen it all on the internet that the gaming space is just a competitive space to be in as a creator. But still, I thought I had something to offer. To make a long story short, I quit streaming shortly after my daughter was born. So I had this camera that I was using as a face cam. Now it was just sitting around wasting space. One day I decided that I was going to start learning everything I could about that camera that I had. So I did. Since I've made this channel, I've put out a lot of content. Each time I do it, it's better than the last. And that's not even me flexing. I just love the progress that I've made since I first started this channel. I look back and I keep my early videos as a reminder for how far I've come because they're really bad. I don't have any plans on deleting them because I want that as a reminder. It's important to me. I could imagine that if I ever get to achieve my own creative dreams, that I'd honestly miss what it took to get me there in the first place. If you're one of those people who wait around for permission to try something new, or you're afraid to fail, just go for it. You're only going to regret it later on if you don't try now. And don't forget just to be yourself, because the sooner you allow yourself to do that, the better off you're going to feel. Life is a journey, and if we never start ours, we'll never know what could have been.